just want to give you guys a quick walk around and update on the stuff that's happened here in the last few weeks. As you can see right here, it's been snowy and cold in Chicago, so it's very much limited my ability to do mods and bring you guys new content, but we'll give this a quick go. Alright, so let's get started on this walk around. This is a brief walk around since it's too cold. As you all can see, there's a shitload of snow out here in Chicago right now. Just kind of wanted to point out what we've done to the Broncos so far. I know you'll see the lights blinking, sorry about that, but that's just the way the LED world works, I guess. So, first thing you'll probably notice is we upgraded the tires. Imagine that. So, these are 37 by 12.5 17s. BF Goodrich KM3s. These are brand new. I just got them on. You can see some of the grease stuff. Discount tire put them in on. So that is brand new. Also, something we probably didn't cover much of on Instagram. We have the Stealth Xpel Matte PPF wrap done by our good friends over at Midwest Auto. They did a really good job. This thing looks really nice. I don't know if it shows up on video as good as it does in person, but looks really nice. So there's the 73 or 37s, I'm sorry, KM3s. Selling the old ones, the stock ones. A little shout out to the Chicagoland Broncos Club. Join it. Encourage everybody to join if they possibly can. As you can see, I have not done anything yet. This third brake light just barely fits on there, as well as down here, just barely fits on. Now I do have a rough country tailgate reinforcement kit on order. They were slightly back ordered. They should be in. It will connect the two hinges. I also got the part where it raises this up a little bit. I'm debating on how I want to do the third light brake extension. The rough country one does not work with the Sasquatch models. Apparently it's a different bolt pattern. I have seen online where people have drilled holes in the piece to make it fit. I'm debating on that or not. You know, normally I don't like to drill into my stuff, but you're not going to be able to see it unless you just look for it. And that's only if you probably got the spare tire off. So you may be asking, well, how'd you get 37s on it without any rub? Well, it's a tricky question because we put the Zone Off-Road 3-inch lift kits, Adventure Series for Sasquatch 4-door. It raises the total height 3 inches in the front, and I think it's 2 inches in the back. So get rid of that factory rake. As you can see, it looks really good on here. You notice the Stealth wraps all the way around. So really appreciate how well that turned out. First thing you'll notice here is the Bronco Depot USA script badge. I did spray paint it carbonized gray. Try to get to match the grill, which it kind of does. It's different paint service. Of course, you all have already seen the ditch lights and the GMRS radio. But yeah, the only thing on these is that when you turn it full lock, that tire is up against the upper control arm. And I'll put some pictures in here so you all can see what I'm talking about. It has just like, you know, you can slide a piece of paper in between them maybe, but it's not much for my comfort. I'm not sure if that will change when you go off-road. So I definitely want to probably add a spacer on here. The most 1 inch, which I've heard other people doing and it not turn out too well. I got to think about this some more. Of course, that would involve a hub-centric, probably Bora. I don't know if there are other brands. I use Bora on my 4Runner, so I really trust them. They're really good. But I'm definitely going to have to do something because that tire comes flat up against that upper control arm that's come with the kit from Zone Off-Road. I mean, it's either that or change upper control arms, which can be quite expensive. So I think the spacer might be the best option for now with new upper control arms down the road. I mean, this whole kit was a little over $600, so you can't expect the best quality, but still. As you all know, the Oracle lights, the last fit LED bumper. I did change the brackets out. I went to Menards and got some L brackets. Now this will have to come off when I do the winch plate that I've ordered from JCR. So, but it's a nice addition in the meantime. And I'll put an affiliate link below if you guys would like to purchase one of these. We did a whole video covering that, so I won't go too in depth on that. But the winch plate, JCR does have installation videos on their website if you're interested in seeing what I'm talking about. I'll be carrying over the Warren winch that I had on the 4Runner. It's a EV-R10S, I think is what it's called. But yeah, so you'll see that hopefully soon. Of course, if it arrived right now, I don't know if I could bear the weather long enough. You can see how deep this snow's piled. It's almost as high as the 37s. But yeah, so far so good. Just a few minor things. It's been really cold, really bad weather up here for a while, and my fingers are numb already. So that's one thing that limits me from adding stuff on, because I do not have a garage. So just bear with me. We got a lot more stuff to come. I got like several parts that have been ordered. I also have some more parts that used to be on the 4Runner to add. So we'll talk about that more in just a second. Alright, during the lift install at Attitude Performance over here in Arlington Heights, I had the Bronco steering bushing kit and the tie rod splint kit put in. It's a little extra insurance on the trails. Alright, so any of y'all that's on my Instagram will notice that I have put in the JCR fold out table. It looks nice. It's very good function. I will probably put my fire extinguisher that I had in the 4Runner temporarily here. If I do, I'll probably have to mount it fairly high, which normally I wouldn't. But I've got the storage box arriving from Ford that will go in the cargo area. So I'm not sure how high it will fit, you know, so I may have to do the fire extinguisher up here towards the top. So wouldn't be ideal, but who knows. In the future, I may see if there's something I can do to maybe mount it up here on the roll bar. I know JCR does have a Molly panel thing that does fit like on one side up here. So I'm still debating that, so we'll see. You will notice I have put in a canvas liner, and this had the tires in it, that's why the dirt, so I'll have to clean these. These are washable. But the canvas back cargo liner, I've got most of it up. There is side pieces. They're right there in the corner folded up. I hadn't put them on yet because it's so cold, because I'll have to use adhesive, but it's got cutouts. It's pretty cool. It's got cutouts for lights and spots and speakers, and as you can see down here, pull this out of the way a little bit, it does have cutouts so you can get to your jack. It also has cutouts right here where you can get to your hooks. So I've not adhesed this bottom part down yet, because simply put, I did order the cargo drawer from Ford, which I told you all about. I am going to put it in here, and I'm going to try to put this canvas back over the top of it. So that'll be something I'll do. That's another video, another project once that piece arrives and once I get it installed. I'll take this thing out and wash it between now and then though. But it does have holes cut out, cut to form for the back seats. So it goes all at the back seats. So that'll be an interesting thing to see too, is how I can maneuver that. I've debated on putting a piece of plywood, a thin piece of plywood, on top of the cargo box, and then put the canvas back on top of that. But you know, if it's carpeted, the Velcro will stick. Otherwise, I'll have to adhesive the Velcro back, which comes with the covers on top of the cargo. It'll just have to have some slack between the back seats and the cargo, which it does already when they fold down. And I'll put some pictures of that on here as well. But you know, I don't anticipate it being a problem at fitting. It's just a matter of maybe a little ingenuity. Some stuff that may come in the future. I did see they just now released some shocks for this thing where you don't have to use a prop rod back here, so I definitely want to look into that. Eventually at some point I will upgrade to a hard top, but for the time being, that'll be probably a year down the road, because we still got to pay for a wedding and those things aren't cheap. So something else I want to do is get the rock rail sliders with the retractable step. Our good friend Mitchell Watts, from Town & Country did a showcase on those. This thing is difficult to get in and out of. I'm 5'11", so I just basically fall and climb in and out of this thing right now with the lift and the tires. So once we get the wedding over with, may reassess that because those aren't cheap. Won't put those on, so it's easier for me and my family and guests to get in and out of this. So that's something definitely we'll consider. I got a friend that's getting it on here in Chicago, my friend Derek, gentleman that runs the Illinois Bronco group. So we'll see what his looks like and maybe go from there. But yeah, definitely love this vehicle. It's not even been here a month. Got a little over 1,000 miles on it. No regrets whatsoever. So, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. We got plenty more stuff to come. As soon as God turns up the furnace, we'll get more stuff on this truck rolling and some more projects. Definitely going to be a good journey. So, thank you. And here's some more pictures of the canvas back cargo liner. Very nice quality, very cut to fit. I think I'd recommend to anybody that wants these for their pets or if they just haul a lot of stuff. Alright, that's another quick pics of the JCR off-road table. Very good quality and very easy to install, no drilling. Alright, while we're waiting on this thing to warm up, I figured I would show you guys the sticker fab lights stickers that you can put in your auxiliary switches. I don't have a missile, but I've got that space reserved for something else. You'll see fog lights that I've got yet to install. They're there, I just gotta get them on and the weather gets nicer. Ditch lights, the lower light bar, which is that bumper. Missile, which I've not determined what I'm gonna put there quite yet. Upper bar, I eventually plan on putting a rooftop light on this thing. And rock lights, I have rock lights that I bought for the 4Runner that are compatible, they're universal, so I will be putting those on here as well. And that is what I'm going to do in my switches. Once I get something for number 4, I'll take the missile picture off. I just put that, or sticker off. I just thought that was kind of cute and funny. But anyway, so one of the very few interior mods I've done. Alright, one of the things that I really like is this 12-inch screen. There's been a ton of videos on it, so I won't go too far in depth, but yeah, it's really nice, very big, and I did get the Lux package, so I got everything. Heated steering wheel, which is by far my favorite feature. Not really much to cover here that hadn't already been covered ad nauseum, but that's pretty much it for the front interior at the moment. Still hadn't decided where we're going to put the GMRS radio. I may just kind of Velcro it down here somewhere. That's got a wireless charger, so I don't want to put it in there, but I'm thinking maybe Velcro it down there. I just got to do some more test fitting to make sure that my foot will not, or my leg won't rub against it. Plus also when my partner drives, he puts it through the lot farther than I do, so I don't want to put it too far back to where he'll be knocking it off with his seat. Of course I could just take it off when I'm not using it. I'm not familiar enough to know how to wire up through this console, or else I might consider putting it inside the console. So we'll see. I got plenty of time to think about there again. Weather permitting, I'll get that done. So, more to come. Okay, a couple of things that we've got ordered coming soon is the JCR off-road winch plate. We'll be using the old worn winch off the 4Runner and a front relocation for the camera. And here we have the Wrangler net. I have an old 4Runner. I've got a similar one ordered for the Ford Bronco coming. Wrangler net has also reached out to me about doing a roof-mounted netting. So they're going to send it to me and let me review it. It'll be nice to see. And here we have the gear shade, custom made with the Bird Dog Overland logo. Got it already. I just haven't had a chance to get out with the cold air, but it will get installed very quickly as well. And here we have the fog light brackets. These are dynamics. I've seen the other ones I like better, but I got these early, so we'll put some fog lights in the modular bumper using these. And as always, we hope you enjoy the content you see here on Bird Dog Overland. I really like to encourage everyone to like and subscribe and sign up for the alerts. More good content to come in the very near future.